was working on some kind of newfangled teleporter, and I might have accidentally opened up a hole in the time-space continuum. Luckily, no one was hurt, but I did notice a strange new area appearing on this here map. You might want to take a goosey gander at it yourself.
Hey, Crash Bandicoot! Why are you still dancing? The great synchronization celebration is on the other side of the island.
At last! 20 years of meticulous planning, preparations, and machinations have all built to this single moment. The fathomless rhythmic energies of Wumpa Island itself shall power my Cortex matrix chamber and create an unstoppable army of loyal minions. And this time, none of my stupid henchmen will be around to ruin it for me.
Hot butter toast! What kind of shindig is this?
I don't know. I don't like the looks of whatever that is.
Huda bugger! These terrible bad vibes will shake the whole of the island apart if you don't set them right.
Boy, howdy, I'll say. That was a heck of an explosion. Downright dissonant. I reckon that awful machine has gone and messed up the rhythmic vibe of parts of this here island.
Crash, I'm sure that Neo Cortex is behind all of this. You must stop him from meddling with the synchronization celebration, or the world might not hear from us for another 20 years. Neo Cortex, I should have known. Who else would be responsible for such a short-sighted catastrophe? That makes it your responsibility to set everything straight again. This is terrible! We're holding the Great Synchronization Celebration, not the Great Syncopation Celebration. Please, Skylander, you must figure out what's gone wrong. Greetings, old friend. This was not what I hoped our reunion would be. The proper musical vibe of the islands must be restored, or all of Wumpa will suffer the consequences.
Go on, Mr. Bandicoot. These islands ain't gonna get their proper vibe all back on their lonesome.
After everything that happened on Twinsanity Island, you chose to disrupt the synchronization celebration? Piss.
Well, you're looking guiltier than a pollywog and a panhandler's pumpkin, Dr. Cortex. Now, this is just some confabulation from a fellow inventor, but I can smell failed experiment all over you. Bleh.
You must restore the musical vibe of the island, Skylander. Think of all the terrible dancers at the party. Think of poor, footless Aku Aku.
You mind scouting ahead to make sure everything's hunky-dory, Skylander?
This music is terrible. Maybe the statues are giving us a clue on how to get rid of these bad vibes. Hey, did you come through here earlier? I swear I saw you just before that big explosion. Or maybe it was some other bandicoot. His eyebrows were out of control.
How do you like that?
Thanks. That awful music was really getting to me. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that awful machine you made responsible for all of this? Whew. Thanks, Skylander. I wasn't sure how much longer I could deal with that awful music.
Bongo beats.
Hey, Crash, did you get your eyebrows done for the party? There was a guy here a little while ago who looked like a bootleg version of you. His eyebrows were madness. I know you're not usually a do-goodery kind of dude, Cortex, but everyone's really looking forward to grooving to the beat tonight at the party. You're gonna get the musical vibe of the Wumpa Islands all fixed in time for the party, right, Skylander?
Can't think. Music is so terrible.
I knew we could count on you to set the vibe right, Crash. This is perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Crash. Feel the beat.
Another
Way to get in that party spirit, Cortex.
Maybe you're not so bad after all, Cortex. See you at the party.
Yeah, you hear those sweet, sweet beats? That's like food music to my ears.
See now? That's the stuff. Just let those good vibes wash over you and simmer in its rhythmic goodness.
Ah, there you are, Crash. I have some news. Your old friend Spyro has been searching the islands for anything giving off those bad vibes. He has an unusual theory about the explosion that caused this mess. Meet up with him in the village ahead and keep your ear out for bad vibes. They are spreading. You're in luck, Cortex. Spyro's been scouting ahead, and he believes you aren't completely to blame for all of this. Meet up with him in the village at the base of Mount Wumpa, and keep an ear out for anything that sounds wrong. Well done, Skylander. The musical vibe of the islands is already a little less chaotic. Spyro has scouted ahead for more areas with bad vibes, and he has an interesting theory. He's waiting for you in the village at the base of Mount Wumpa there in the distance. Go meet him and keep your ear out for anything that sounds, you know, bad.
Mama Shaker.
Sheesh, that was a close one. Hey, come on up here.
Yeah?
Hey, you're back. I didn't have a chance to get a selfie with you when you ran through here earlier. Do you want to take one now?
Wait, have we met before? You look an awful lot like a bandicoot me and my friend were hanging out with earlier. Yeah, he was acting kind of wacky though, so maybe it wasn't you.
So, like, are you a good guy now or something?
Don't listen to Cantata. I always knew you were a good guy deep down. Of course, everybody thinks I'm delusional.
We thought you were a goner for sure. Great job not getting eaten, Skylander.
I'm really glad that you Skylanders are always doing heroic stuff. Everybody else is definitely too lazy to save the world.
Wow, the real Crash Bandicoot came all the way out here to see my prized crate collection? I'm so honored. Welcome to the Crate Museum, home of Wumpa Island's finest hand-picked organic crates. Now don't get any villainous ideas in here, Dr. Cortex. I've got my eye on you. Hey, Skylander, check out my sweet crate collection. It took me 20 years to get all these crates in here.
Hey, if you've got your eye on that treasure pile back there, you're gonna have to beat my friend Cello at Skystones.
I'm the greatest Skystones player on Wumpa Island. In fact, I'm the only Skystones player on Wumpa Island. There's no way you can beat me. I can't believe it. You're the greatest Skystones player on Wumpa Island? Wow. Years of solitude and training wasted. Who am I?
Huh? You saw another bandicoot? You're sure it wasn't Crash?
I'm positive. I saw this guy way up the mountain, dancing around in some kind of giant, crazy robo-suit. Badly. He's so offbeat, it's creating all these bad vibes across the island.
Well, that's weirder than a one-eyed Wumpa fruit. Watch your back while you're running around out there, Crash. I reckon you might have an impersonator. Well, that's shadier than a shaved schnitzel. But I guess that means it might not be all Cortex's fault. Don't suppose you know anything about this, do you, Cortex? Well, that's fishier than a sardine in a suit coat. You keep an eye out, Skylander. Sounds like there might be another Bandicoot on the loose. Well, no sense in worrying too much about all this hootenanny. We still got a party to put on. Get out there and fix them islands.
Do you have like a brother or something? Maybe some kind of crazy-looking cousin?
Well, no sense in worrying too much about all this hootenanny. We still got a party to put on. Get out there and fix them islands.
What I don't quite understand is how this other Bandicoot plays into whatever scheme you cooked up, Cortex. Was this your plan?
Well, no sense in worrying too much about all this hootenanny. We still got a party to put on. Get out there and fix them islands.
I know it sounds crazy, but I really do think that there's some other Bandicoot running around the Wumpa Island, Skylander.
Hey, be careful as you head outside. We just installed a new security system, and it could be a real headache to get past.
I wonder what it's like to live in a place where you don't have to dance all day. I'm so tired.
We Wumpa Islanders prefer a very minimal aesthetic. Crates, Wumpa fruit, and some sweet jams. That's all you need. Whoa, hey, hold up. Ah, those terrible sounds from the mountain messed up the Smashin' Rockers' groove big time. You know they won't act right with this racket, Crash. You gotta find my Funky Wumpa mixtape. It's in one of the boxes below. The Auto Smashers won't act right without some smooth rhythm to bop to, which is your fault, Cortex. You better hurry up and dig out my Funky Wumpa mixtape. It's in one of the boxes below. They won't act right without some smooth rhythm to bop to. You gotta find my Funky Wumpa mixtape. It's in one of the boxes below. My mixtape. Get ready to get your groove on, Smashin' Rockers. It's time to dance. Feast your eyes on the future of rock-based security systems, Mr. Bandicoot. 10,000 pounds of unstoppable crushing power. They're great. It's just, This security system was designed to repel tiny, fat-headed men just like you, Cortex. So far, it's done a great job of keeping the village safe. So safe, in fact, that, we've built these Auto Smashers to keep out bad guys, evil geniuses, and traveling crate salesmen. And they're great. It's just that, we don't remember how to turn them off. Sorry. Good luck.
Metronome.
Crash! Hey, Crash! Over here! We know how much you love escaping mortal danger by the skin of your teeth, so we made a chili pepper run that only you can unlock. This one is really awesome. Come on, Crash, it'll be really cool. What do you say? Give it a go? Hey, Cortex, come here. Over here, Skylander! Check it out! This is the entrance to our annual Chili Pepper Run. It's a death-defying obstacle course that only Crash can unlock. I know it's really important to make sure everything goes smoothly for the synchronization celebration, but this is too cool to miss. If you see Crash, send him over, will you?
Welcome to the Chili Pepper Run. I'm so excited for you to finally try it. Now don't forget, the more crates you get, the more awesome prizes you can win. As long as you don't, get crushed. I want to say that I've really thoroughly tested it for you, but all of my test runners kind of got squished by the giant bowling ball, so... It's an experiment. It'll be great. You'll be great. You'll be the best crate getter of all time. I'm so your biggest fan. Great work, but you didn't get them all. Do you want to have another go? That was awesome! You totally didn't die! I knew you wouldn't.
Great job on that chili pepper run. I knew you'd survive. Pretty much.
Hey, Crash! You're getting pretty close to the last place I saw that other Bandicoot, so be careful while you explore. Oh, and have you seen Cortex anywhere? Some of his minions are headed this way, and they seem pretty cranky. If they get here before we kick off the synchronization celebration, we're in big trouble. If you see him, send him over here, okay? He's caused enough trouble already, so this is his mess to clean up. Hey, Cortex, get over here! There's a squadron of your minions headed this way. Between the islands losing their good vibe and that other Bandicoot running around causing a ruckus, we've had enough trouble from you, Mr. Doctor, whatever. You get in this teleporter right now, Mr. Doctor, and you fix this.
You dare challenge the power of our squadron? You risk the wrath of mighty Uka Uka! You've done well, Skylander, but there will be another time. Count on it!
I appreciate you cleaning this mess up. Let's get back to work.
Thump grumps.
I reckon those atrociousifying bad vibes you've been fixing all over these islands is on account of some kind of sonic modulator. Now, I'd like to believe such a machine was meant to enhance the synchronization celebration, but I lived with chaos at the old academy for too long to believe in that stuff and fluff. Well, I just don't think all this discombobulation was part of his plan. Anyway, the Islanders made another chili pepper run for you, Crash. They're real excited about it. Try it out. Was this your plan? To take over the world by creating all the bad vibes? Anyway, there's another chili pepper run over there for Crash. Send him over if you see him. I'm pretty sure this ain't what Cortex intended. Anyway, there's another chili pepper run set up over there. The Islanders are awful excited about it.
Welcome to the second chili pepper run. Are you ready to heat things up? I'm so glad you came by. Hope you enjoy it. You need to try and chomp the chili peppers. I'm sure you can handle the burn. Just, watch your step out there. I'll be cheering for you. That was awesome! But you left some behind. You want to try again? Wow, you actually did it. I mean, of course you did it. Yay, you!
That was a mighty fine performance, but no time to jabberjaw on it. We got some serious business to attend to.
That was a close one. I was so scared, man. Do you even know what it feels like to hide behind crates? They're so fragile. Like my bones. My fragile bones.
The dance hall for the great synchronization celebration isn't too far ahead, Crash, but I expect you knew that on account of the fact that you live here. The dance hall for the great synchronization celebration ain't too far ahead, Cortex, but I expect you knew that on account of the fact that you've been trying to conquer these here islands for whatever reason floats your boat. The dance hall for the great synchronization celebration isn't too far ahead, Skylander. Mind yourself on the bridges up there. I don't think the Islanders give two hoots about health and safety regulations. Honestly, did you see that security system outside the village? Big old stones on bamboo scaffolding, like they never seen a blueprint.
Seriously though, watch your back. Nobody's been able to check the dance hall yet. The bad vibes around the area are just too awful to bear. You can hardly think.
What am I gonna do? These blocks keep falling asleep on me when they play those bad beats. Hey you, Crash Bandicoot, come over here. Sweet ever-loving Wumpa. It's like we need an evil genius to solve this. Who makes these puzzles anyway? Hey you! You're an evil genius! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Huh? Hey you! Skylander! Come over here! My friend has been trying to bring the Wumpa beats back. Too many bad beats and they fall asleep on us. Use your mighty powers to wake them up, or just jump on their tops.
Got a sleeping block problem? No probs. Use your kick punch to wake him up. Wow, you made that look easy. Nice work.
You did it! Now everyone can be awake for the party. You did it!
Only Dr. Neo Cortex can
Oh, hey there! So, Spyro told me to tell Cortex that he needs to hop in this teleporter pronto because more minions are coming this way, whatever that means. Are you Cortex? No? Well, if you know who he is or what he looks like, can you please send him over here? Minions sound pretty ominous. Are you Cortex? You must be, right? Okay, so, it sounded like it's really important to take care of those minions. Minions sound pretty ominous.
You cannot possibly succeed against our superior forces! Amazing! I had no idea you were such a skilled warrior. I must prepare for our next battle!
Nice job! Maybe now we can get on with our celebration.
Bandicoot, why'd you do this to me? What did I ever do to deserve this? Puzzle's so complex, so heavy, sapping my will. Might even cry. Never thought I'd say it, but help, Cortex.
It's just a matter of mind.
So bad. Can't move. Inconvenient puzzle blocks. Help, Skylander. Thanks for getting those blocks out of the way. I wish I knew who kept leaving those things around.
Good gravy, folks. Fake Crash has got himself a whole flash mob. You better watch out. Oh, this is one discombobulated moonbox. Don't worry, I can do all the fixing. You just get in there and do all the fighting.
Fake Crash.
Oh, guess Fake Crash didn't bother learning the steps. Looks like the floor is all yours.
What have you done to my beautiful machine?
Isn't it amazing? I picked it all up for you. And check this out. Catch you later, percolator.